Good morning. It's Thursday, November 19th, 2020. It's 2:24 a.m. I'm on my way to the gym right now. Um, we have what's called a 12-week target book. It's pretty much it's pretty much an accountability book. I mean, and you get in there and you write down what your goals are for the day, what your goals are for the week. It allows you to chunk down 12 weeks into days, into hours, in order to be able to, one, feel like you accomplished more, two, feel like you were more organized, and then three, to achieve the task or the goal that you wanted to. And the objective or the fitness commitment that I made for this week was to do a 10-mile run. Now, obviously, yesterday I ran 5.5 miles. Those were sprint drills. But I said I would run 10 miles. But then yesterday I also said I would swim today. So I said I would swim today, but then at some point in the week I said I have to do this 10-mile run. So something inside my mind clicks and says today feels like a good day to do a swim and a run. Good day, just today, good as day as any other day to just get out there and swim and run. And I could have cut those up, and I could have split those into different days, and I could have said, well, I'll do the swim today and I'll do the run tomorrow. But something inside of me, the person inside of me, the challenge that's inside of me says, no, you can do them both today. As a matter of fact, you can do a 20 by 50 meter swim, which I need to change to 20 by 40s. That's a 20-meter pool. And then once I'm complete, I can check that off my list. Complete. Fitness goal, done. And there's something about check marking off task that you committed to, that you said you would do. There's something about checking them off as done that leads you a little bit more and more into a level of confidence that you can complete any task ahead of you. When I decided I wanted to lose weight or I wanted to get in shape and I wanted to work out, I didn't say, I'm going to go run a marathon today. I said I'm going to commit to doing 15 push-ups before I get in the shower. I said that I would not go and eat at any restaurant that had a drive-through window. Just things and rules I put in place for me to follow. So I could be true to what I said, because I got tired of breaking my own rules. But challenging myself it's never really been a big deal. Unless it was in areas where I truly was weak at. And so I've identified the areas where I'm truly challenged at. Not weak. I don't think I'm weak. Challenged. And then if I'm not challenged, then I'll double down. I'll go in a little bit more, like today. I'm not challenged at running 10 miles. Let's just double down a little bit more. Give a little bit more. Commit a little bit more. And that way, when I get these victories, these daily victories, check mark, win, check mark, win. In the big scheme of things, they add up. Because now I have all this built up wins because I wrote down what I would do. I wrote down what I was willing to be committed to. And then I stuck to it. And that's how you achieve success in life. Is by constantly doing the things that you said you would do. No excuses. I was watching these, I love watching fighters. Especially like after the fight, after they've lost. Like I like listening to the person who lost. I want to hear what they're going to say. I want to hear that they didn't train long enough. I want to hear that the referee stopped the fight too early. I want to hear that it was a lucky punch. I want to hear those excuses. And you almost never do. Because a true professional knows that they can't get anywhere by hearing excuses. They can't correct themselves if all they simply do is make excuses on why it didn't happen. One fighter came out, and this was a woman's fight. She says, you know what? I wish I had another fight or two in between this main event. But I didn't. No excuse. So when you say that you got to do something and you don't do it, there's no excuse. Inside of my book, it says clear, simple, achievable goals. Clear, simple, achievable goals. Sounds pretty easy to me. Why would you write down something that you won't do? Why would you write down something that you can't do? The objective is that every time you write something down and you get it done, it becomes easier and easier. You challenge yourself a little bit more. When I started becoming challenged isn't when I wrote down I'll run 10 miles. That wasn't a challenge. I should have wrote down when I would do it, but today I guess I'll be doing it. That wasn't the challenge. The challenge was writing down that I'll do one professional interview. I mean, I have to find someone, locate them, and then convince them to let me interview them. And in the back of my head, all I hear them saying is no, no, no. And what do we hate to hear as people, as human beings? We don't do most of the things we should do because we don't like to hear what? No. They might say no, I'll pass. Going to the grocery store, tell my son, go ask them for a free sample. Nah, you don't want that cookie? Well, yeah, I want the cookie. Then go ask them. They might say no. Unless you might get a no, you might get the cookie. think it's worth the risk. What do you think? They start thinking about the reward of the cookie, and guess what? They go ask for the cookie, and most of the time they get the cookie. Sometimes they get told no. I say, hey, there's nothing wrong with being told no. If in life you get told no less than you get told yes, wouldn't you want to keep trying? So I've learned in my 12-week target book, when I have to write down the tasks that I have to complete, I can do this. I don't need to write this down. I can do this. Now, where's the challenge? Because you don't grow from doing the same exercises in the gym. You keep lifting the same 5 pounds, you're going to keep growing the same 5-pound weight. You grow from stretching yourself and doing something heavier, bigger. That's where growth comes from. So the name of the game is challenge yourself. But you have to start somewhere. For me, it's 15 push-ups. Now I don't miss a day at the gym. I'm always there. Because what I used to have to write down to do, now I just do naturally. It's a part of who I am. And that's going to be the same way that you'll be if you just learn how to just do what you said you would do. If you learn how to do exactly what you committed to doing, it will become second nature to you.